football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Primetime. The veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. Devontae Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the rookie who played in-state at Austin. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Second down, Prescott. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
That is caught! And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big connection from Dak to CD. And even 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Finding space at the 15. He is tough to break down. A big one there on the ground. They get 21 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Yeah, here we go.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll stick with him again. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
Well, nothing doing here. And I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Now Prescott going to make the read and keep it himself. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This, about as short as you can get. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Ready, play.
Down the first carry of the game to Josh Jacobs. He'll get about 2. DeMarvion Overshown there on the tackle.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. In motion, Reed. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner out. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. And this is a great example of why it's so important for defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. When you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. In this case, they do it for a loss.
On 2nd down, Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
Ready.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the gun, it's Love. Back over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will score. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Green Bay. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Packers move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 15. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. On the play fake. Dak. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's good for a Cowboys. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. A first down throw for Prescott. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Play action now. Prescott. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down. Here's a run.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Packers' 4-yard line.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Williams is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
Now remember that, like their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys are on top. It's now 10-7. Touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ball red. Blue 32. Green Jack. You yellow. Cut, cut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready. Ready.
Back to the air, it's Love. Look in the middle, that's Kraft. He's got it. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Initially, when the quarterback looked his tight end's way, I thought he had a chance for a big pickup. He had nice separation there early. Let's give credit to the defense. They were able to rally quickly to the ball and keep that from being an even bigger game.
Open man, right side. He's got it. A gain there of 11. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Packers.
And the Packers first down.
In motion, Reed.
60 red. 60 red.
They'll send a man in motion left.
Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yards, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Gain of 9 yards. First down, Packers.
Throwing is Love. To the left side, he finds Kraft. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up. Jacobs. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line. Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal.
Here we go. 52 blaster. Blue 32. Set.
Here's Love to throw. Forced out wide. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
Steel black. Ready.
Here's Love. Forced to his right.
You can tell that this defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line to force fourth down.
Set. Ready. Black 40. Ready.
On fourth down, Love to the goal line and in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. Now it's McManus for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers are on top. It's 14-10. Now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. Oh! He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Here comes second and 4.
We're going to 53. There you go.
It's another run here for Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. On first down, it's Love. Open is the tight end, Kraft. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Strike 2. Let's go now. 33, yellow. Edo blue. Black ultra. Blaster, 6. 7.
Love to throw it on first down. And he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On play action, here's Dak. That's down the field for Lamb. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. Goes down to his left. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Now this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Set, ready. Cut.
Here's Jacobs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And the Packers first down.
Ready. Cut.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 18-yard line.
Let's go. 62 blue. Ready.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
Here we go. Set. 10 black.
Lloyd trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll run with Jacobs. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
First down, Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll let this go for Pickens. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
This secondary, I mean, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away. And I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play. Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the 2nd half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. DeMarvion Overshown there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Cowboys' 44-yard line.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Hands up, set, hut, hut, hut.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Come on, set. 45, one. Set, hut.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And the Packers are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Set, ready.
The man in motion is Watson. One more time, it's Jacobs. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 50, green. Black Ultra. Hut.
Now Love. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
For the Packer field goal, a 20-yard attempt.
McManus's kick is good. And the Packers will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Pistol now for Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens. He's got it! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
36 yards. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Dak can throw it here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. Second and 10. No play action. It's Prescott. Pushed out to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he'll move his ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
The 17-yard line.
They'll throw again, Dak. That's caught by Tolbert, right side. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Again, Prescott to the air. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from the football. And it'll bring up third down. Prescott again. Left side. Caught by Lamb. And he'll try against the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Down. Yellow, 22. Set.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And this will not help the cause. He's going backward. Tackled back at the 8.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here we go. Yellow, 40, drill green. Smash, red. Ready.
On second down, Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
6, mega. Red, cycle. Set.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. And that is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it's going to lead to fourth down. Packers set to kick this one away. Back deep to receive the explosive Kevontae Turpin. Taken in at the 50. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At the 46-yard line.
On first and 10, Prescott forced out wide. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target, and it'll bring up second down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a catch to extend that lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
17 yards on that play. First down, Packers.
First down, Green Bay.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Brings up second and 8.
Took him second down and 8.
Here we go, set.
We go play action with Love. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Ready. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. His second catch of the game, and both have gone for touchdowns. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. From the end zone, here's Kevontae Turpin. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. On the play fake, Dak. He'll be forced outright. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. It's fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. 3rd down coming up. We'll try to get this one on the ground. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have a Cowboys 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete. Room to maneuver at the 35. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. In motion, Reed.
60 red. Check,
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about gone.
And it's 3rd down.
So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Arlington.